Hello and welcome to another edition of Record Women, where over the next 20 minutes we'll feature issues that are important to you, as well as having all the latest fashion news, showbiz headlines and celeb interviews. So here's what's happening in today's programme. So here's what's coming up on today's show. Do you want to increase your beach bust? We have the best bikinis to get the perfect cleavage. Bev Lyons gets the gossip as she catches up with former Towie star Lauren Goodger. We meet super slimmer Emily Riley, who shed 3 stone, and we catch up with X Factor finalist Marcus Collins as he takes to the stage in Glasgow. First on the show, as summer is only a matter of months away, our attention is slowly turning to what to wear on the beach. Now, if you're a flat-chested woman, it can be a bit of a nightmare. Help is at hand though, thanks to a new bikini range at Debenhams, which promises to boost your cleavage by a whopping 2 cup sizes. Having the right look on the beach is a must for every woman. But if you want to have the perfect cleavage, there are certain bikinis you really should avoid.
If you look at this as the kind of traditional triangle bikini, if you have a small bust, this is the wrong shape for you because it's really not going to help give you any kind of uplift and give you anything more shapely up top. Whereas this one, which is our new one, it's padded really heavily inside. So it's giving you that boost underneath. And the way the straps are, these kind of halter neck straps, really help to push them together as well. So not only is it lifting, it's pushing them together as well to give you that cleavage in the middle.
The new Debenhams range was put to the test at the Daily Record, and they were given a thumbs up by our model, who admits she wishes she had a bigger chest.
Some women don't really bother, if they have other curves as well. They're like, oh, I've got nice legs, I've got maybe a nice bum. But when it comes to being the forefront of your body and it's something that everybody sees, no, it does really knock women's confidence, definitely. A lot of my friends as well are very small chested as well, and they'll say the same things. It's always constantly using chicken fillets and things like that, but then you're worried that they fall out with these. They're all naturally padded, so you don't need to worry about anything falling out, and then you've got a natural cleavage as well.
With only 8 weeks to go until the summer, Julie says there's still time to get that perfect beach body.
Now's around the time when you need to start thinking about your beach body strategy. So whether you want to start going to the gym or thinking about fake tanning and things like that, when you're going, that always makes you feel better. The first few days on holiday, having a wee bit of a tan, but also trying on bikinis, because this time of the year, the shops are full of them and you can get a good choice. If you leave it to the week before your holiday, there's not going to be much left, and especially not these ones.
Some great tips as always from Julie. Well, there's another woman who many look to for fashion and beauty advice. It's none other than former Towie star Lauren Goodger. Well, our showbiz reporter Bev Lyons went to meet her as she promoted her beauty range.
We're here at Club 29 in Glasgow, and it's the INA Awards lunch. INA meaning I need an appointment.com.
Wow. LaurensWay.com appointment.
Okay. So talk to us. Why are you here then? Obviously, it's great to see you.
I'm here, obviously, promoting my brand. So I love my passion, obviously, the Essex look, and the Scottish girls love that Essex look. So I'm here to help you out.
It's like Essex stroke Hollywood, isn't it? It's like the big hair.
I love it.
Because you've got the rollers to help your hair. You've got
the tan, the lashes.
I forgot the lashes today. So this is the thing. You were known initially for Towie, weren't you? Was that the first bit of TV you'd done?
No, I did X Factor.
Oh, really? Yeah. Tell me more.
Oh God, I did X Factor when I was about 18. Mm-hmm. Simon Cowell was our mentor, and then we got down to the last 10. So it was literally a day away going to judges' houses.
Okay, and was that in a group then?
Yeah, three of us. We changed our name. It was called Ruby Blue.
Okay.
And then Funky Chick.
Is that where they spotted you then for The Only Way is Essex, Towie?
They came to an event called the Polo.
Okay.
And I was walking in, and I was about 21, and they went, "You do this interview, come aside." And I was like, "Why?" And I was talking to him and stuff. I was like, "Oh, you're Lauren, you're Mark White's girlfriend." It was like, "We've wanted to get hold of your number for so long. We've heard so much about you." I was like, "Really?" Ooh. And then it kind of kicked off. There was like a small group of us, my relationship, and they just loved the whole thing of
the thing was, I mean, gosh, that relationship, it went through ups and downs and ups and downs. Where did it end? Did it end on a down or did it end in an up?
Oh, I'm on an up. So yeah, I'm still on up.
Excellent. Now, how do you feel when you're watching these repeat episodes?
I've got loads of tweets, but I haven't seen it repeated. But I love it. It's really weird because it's really nice for me to look back on memories and things and the friends and even makeup artists and stuff at the time. They text me saying, "Oh my God, Howie, da-da-da." But it's good. It got me where I am now, so I'm proud of it. I never regret it.
Now, what do you do to wind down, Lauren?
Wind down, I go to the gym, I chill out with Jake and my little dog, and I cook dinner, and I'm in my tracksuit with no makeup on, I'm at home, and I'm a normal girl.
And what about, are there any new men in your life? Since obviously your relationship was looked at and scrutinised.
That was funny, wasn't it?
I'm glad you could laugh.
Hilarious, but no, I'm really in love now with Jake.
So, fantastic. Yeah. So what, do we hear wedding bells?
We've been together 6 months, so
okay.
Yeah,
so,
I do want to marry him though.
Oh wow, excellent! But no rings have been exchanged yet.
Yeah,
does he know that you want to marry him, or have you just
of course
run
he does. Yeah, got no choice.
Well, Bev joins me at the moment. Bev, Lauren Goodyear, she seems quite a girl.
She is, she's actually very down to earth despite those looks, and she is teaching me to be glamorous, but I've got a bit of a way to go.
Her tips are paying off. Now, Bev, this is the part of the show where we pick a woman we think deserves a special bit of recognition. Who have you gone for this week?
I've gone for Adrienne Hazlitt Davis. She's 31 years old. She's from the US of A, and she's also one of the victims of the recent Boston Marathon. Now, it was an awful situation. She was just a spectator there, and the second bomb went off and destroyed the lower part of her left leg.
Oh, how horrific.
An awful situation,
yeah.
And to make it even worse, she was actually a dancer to trade, which you would think would affect her whole life. But the reason she's our Woman of the Week is she's so determined to succeed and wants to continue with dancing. She wants to go on Dancing with the Stars.
Wow.
She plans to dance with Derek Hough. Do you remember? He was the guy that went out with Cheryl
Cole,
the blonde guy.
Derek, yep.
And not only that, she also intends to run in the next Boston Marathon next year, all with a prosthetic leg. So she is a real hero, and she's focused on living her life. She admits there's tears, but she's also got that strength and courage to go on. So she is our Woman of the Week.
Yeah, she's very inspirational. Thanks for the moment, Bev. Now, as I mentioned earlier on in the programme, summer is fast approaching. If you're a bit overweight, that can send a shiver down your spine if you have to get rid of those baggy black clothes. Well, we met Emily Riley. She felt the same, but decided to do something about it. Emily Riley beams with confidence as she shows off her new slimline figure. But she didn't always look this way. A year ago, she was 3 stone heavier and miserable about her size.
Basically was looking horrible and everything, looking in the mirror, trying to go out and pick clothes was just horrendous. And my mum and my sister went to Scottish Slimmers and they said, look, it's really good, it's really easy, just come along and try it. So I went to my local class, and the manager, Mary, was just really welcoming, warm, friendly, took me through everything, and it was just so simple. It just fit into my life. I didn't have to do anything complicated, it was just dead easy to follow.
To get in shape, Emily realised she would have to change her eating habits for good.
I was just eating for the sake of eating. I wasn't even hungry, it was just something to do. So it was just cutting that down really, but I didn't want to sacrifice anything, so I still wanted to go out at the weekends and go out for dinner and not have to worry too much about what I was eating.
As Emily modelled for the Daily Record, she revealed her attitude to clothes shopping has changed dramatically since shifting the pounds.
I now go in and I just try just loads of different things, and my mum will go shopping and she'll be like, just try it, and now I just feel like I can pick anything up and I don't have to worry about the size. It's just picking up, and I look so much better in so many different things. It's just changed my wardrobe completely as well, no more black and much more colour.
So what's Emily's top tips to getting to your target weight?
Be realistic is the main thing. You're not going to lose hundreds of weight in the first every week, do you know what I mean? But just getting the little losses, and obviously having your bad days. You need to be able to be bad sometimes and just have your off days, because you can't be good all the time. And I think if you have treats every now and then, you're more likely to stick on it and not go completely off the rails, and that would be my main thing. Enjoy your treats and your bad days, definitely.
Well, Emily looks absolutely fabulous there. Joining me now is Jill Duncan from Scottish Slimmers. Emily lost 3 stone. Can anyone achieve those results?
Oh, of course they can. It's all determination. No such thing as willpower, but a lot of people have inner strength rather than willpower. Nobody's ever told me they've not got any inner strength. So it's the determination, the motivation, the help of the classes, the support of the classes that I think makes the difference to trying to do it on your own.
So what would you say to yo-yo dieters, men and women just like myself who are constantly on diets? You know, what's your advice?
Try not to look on it as a diet. Diet is a very scary word. The minute you hear diet, you think starvation, I'm so hungry, and you just want all the things that you think that you shouldn't have. But if it's a healthy eating plan, which ours is, then you are eating normally and you're eating the foods you were eating before, possibly not in the portion sizes that you were enjoying before, but we're not enjoying being the weight that we are. So we need to make small changes, subtle changes to what we're doing to get the results that we desperately want to achieve.
So I like wine and Chinese. Can you still have wine, Chinese and chocolate on the Scottish Slimmers?
Oh yeah, if you couldn't, I wouldn't be doing this. It was the only one for me that worked because I could still have my favourites, and because you were saving up for them, they tasted twice as good, because you did have to, you're not just having them on and off, you were having them as a special treat, and they did taste an awful lot more fabulous when you save checks for them.
Now you see hundreds of men and women every week, you know, what do you tell them to keep motivated? Because it really is hard work dieting.
The class is imperative, being in the class. We've all tried the thing, let's weigh each other on a Friday night and have a glass of wine after we all weigh each other, and then eventually it just becomes a big wine frenzy. So getting to a class and the focus of that class, because if it's on a Monday or a Tuesday, you're always focusing towards that specific day. Your class manager will help you along in leaps and bounds, and the members in the class as well also provide inspiration and support, a huge support mechanism. Very, very lonely losing weight.
It certainly is, yes.
You think you're the only one on the planet doing it, so when you turn up at a class and there's 20 and 30 other people doing exactly the same as you realise you're not on your own.
So if you started dieting now, realistically, how much weight could you lose until the summer?
Well, it's about 6 weeks possibly after this week to the start of July, till the schools break up. You could achieve, no problems, half a stone. And if there's more to lose, you could possibly even hit towards the stone. We don't try to make your achievements unrealistic, but a definite half stone with the possibilities of edging towards the stone. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be nice. We'll all look good in our bikinis this year. Jill, thank you very much for joining me.
No problem.
Now, earlier this week, a much-loved West End musical hit Glasgow's King's Theatre. I went along to meet one of the stars of the show, Marcus Collins from The X Factor. First of all, Marcus, you know, you're in Hairspray. How's all that going for you?
Hairspray is an incredible musical. I'm so lucky to be a part of it. It's so much fun.
And obviously, you know, this is like your second night in Glasgow. How's that been going? What's the audiences been like?
Audience in Glasgow are fantastic. I'm hearing lots and lots of good things, so I'm really excited to get on stage and give them everything.
How have you been feeling performing in front of a live audience every night during this tour?
Live audience every night has just been incredible, and it's so nice to be able to read the audience as well. It's a lot different to filming in a TV studio, and I think I'm really developing my craft by being able to do that.
And do you think being in The X Factor, you were performing to thousands of people every week live on TV, has that helped you for this part?
I think The X Factor's been an incredible platform and really did help me perform to an audience and down a camera, so I've learned different aspects of performance, and it's really helping me out during this theatre tour.
You were really known for your style as well on The X Factor. Do you think that, you know, cool style did help you get this part of Seawood Stubbs, because it's kind of similar?
I hope so. I'd like to think so. There's a few similarities between me and Seaweed, and I'd like to think that that was one of them.
What would you like to do in the future then? Are we going to see more solo material released, or do you want to go down this path of theatre?
I'm really enjoying theatre. My heart's in music, so hopefully, fingers crossed, with the next single, we're going to be moving forward. And yeah, I'm still in the studio, still working hard. So yeah, trying to plug away.
And finally, during The X Factor, your mum was such a great support. What's she been like now that you've gone down this musical career?
My mum's so proud of me. She's been with me at most venues and has seen the show inside out. I think she could come on stage with us. She knows every different part. So yeah, she's so proud. She loves it.
Well, Bev rejoins me for that part of the show where we get the showbiz headlines. Speaking to Marcus Collins, a great guy in the limelight again, and there was more famous faces back in the limelight this week.
Of course, the big reunion came to town both in Glasgow and in Aberdeen, but Aberdeen got a wee bit more because they got Blue and we didn't, because Blue are doing their own thing apparently. They're too good for the show. But anyway, 911, 5, Bewitched with their double denim, and Atomic Kitten. And we'll be seeing more of 911, who of course started off in Glasgow because they're bringing out a new album and will be touring next year, as will 5.
Well, someone else who's on tour at the moment is Justin Bieber. What happened to him during the week? Bit of a bad incident.
Well, he's not pleasing anybody with his 2-hour late schedule. But that, on top of that, a fan came up to him in Dubai whilst he was on stage, came from behind. Now, we don't know whether he was a fan or a foe, and security didn't either, so they decided to swiftly knock him over, and they managed to knock over the piano too. But weirdly, Justin kept singing and the piano kept playing.
What are you insinuating?
Nothing.
Chris Brown and Rihanna, what the heck's happening with them? Are they on or are they off?
Oh dear, it's always on, it's always off, it's always on, it's always off. Anyway, this time round it seems to be off. And it's not Rihanna that's ended it, it's Chris Brown. He says that he doesn't want to be with a wifey.
Fair enough.
A wifey? Is that what you call Rihanna?
I'm sure she's thrilled at that comment.
Yeah, well, there you go. They might be soulmates in the end, but right now it's off.
Right, it's off. Well, something that was very much on this week, on the red carpet, the celebs were looking amazing. Tell me about the
some
Met
of them
Gala.
were looking amazing at the Met Gala, but some of them weren't. The theme was punk, and you had somebody like Sarah Jessica Parker. I think she looked pretty amazing in this Giles Deacon dress.
Yeah.
She was even flashing her undies at it, and she had amazing tartan Louboutin boots, and also a Philip Tracy mohawk, as you do. Anne Hathaway was another one.
She looked stunning, didn't she? She looked the best, I thought.
Brilliant, edgy with her blonde hairdo, her Valentino dress, lacy, just perfect. Kristen Stewart, a bit too much camel toe in that jumpsuit. And Kim Kardashian,
Epic
I know
fail.
you're pregnant, but
fail.
you know, surely you can go a bit better with that. Surely, as a style icon? That's what I reckon.
That's what you reckon? Yeah, it was an epic fail. Well, Bev, thank you for joining me once again. Well, that's all we've got time for again on the show. Do join us again soon. From the team here at Record Women, bye-bye for now.